Fun. Mr. Superpower, China. What was the guy, remember the old James Bond movie with the guy with the claw?
Oh.
Was it Dr. Claw?
No, not Dr. Claw. You had Dr. No.
Right. Remember the guy with the
Jaws.
Remember the guy with the big claw?
Oh, crap.
Am I right? Was it a Bond movie?
I don't think it was a Bond
he
film.
crushed things with it? Or was it like a funny takeoff from the the Myers?
Oh, was it like an Austin Powers?
Yeah, Austin Powers. I don't remember.
It might have
look
been.
that up.
I can almost see the scene in my head.
Yeah. But it's just like this, and there's a lot of propaganda.
Where are you going with this metaphor?
Well, there's a lot of propaganda with fists crushing things. Mm-hmm. This might. Control. Yes, it's might.
Yeah, it's great force and might. And speaking of that, China does a great job.
Here we go. We're going to praise you, China.
Yeah, China, you do such a good job controlling your citizens through digital technology and spying on them. So, listen, if you're doing it well on the streets with your cameras and stuff like that, analyzing all their faces, you'd probably do a good job putting satellites up above Earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what's China doing here in the spaceport of Wenchang?
Yeah, Economic Times says China plans 3 billion
billiard balls.
3 billion billiard balls. No, China plans 3 billion supercomputing center to analyze data from space.
Yeah, not of space.
Yeah, no.
No. Easily misread here.
Yes.
It's not of space, from space.
Yeah, we need to get a higher perspective so we can
watch our ants.
Yes.
That's all they care about.
It's a planned investment of 20 billion
yuan.
Yeah, which is 3.1 billion. The supercomputing center will provide big data services.
Yep.
Big data services for industries,
including
aerospace and the marine sector starting in 20. So aerospace is military.
Oh, so the military industrial
and it's state-backed
complex of China is doing state-backed observation and spying from satellites. We need to leave the ground and put up more satellites in space.
It says in the next decade, China envisions, here's their vision.
I don't care about China's vision.
Massive constellations, that's a big word. Massive constellations of commercial satellites that can offer services ranging from high-speed internet for aircraft to tracking coal shipments. Are we done with coal?
Why are you talking about coal being used for the next 10 years? What a ridiculous, archaic statement. High-speed internet? China, you're out of the game. Elon Musk is on it. No one wants to use Chinese internet. The state's watching all of it. Nobody wants it.
No.
You do not respect human rights. Hands down. You don't. So you want high-speed internet for aircraft? We're really worried about having that much Wi-Fi in a plane we can't freaking chill out for 5 seconds?
These are all the niceties. This is a point. Here we go. This is 0.001% of what they're actually going to use it for. Because if we're doing facial recognition on the streets, like you said, taking it to the streets, then it's just a matter of GPS tracking on phones, location.
Satellites with LiDAR that can see through the furniture of your house, see if you're hiding things or people or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly.
All that ground penetrating radar, and they put it in space along with great imagery. You're screwed.
Yeah, I mean, they can see if people congregate, if they're having, meetings, like they lock like pastors, religious people up in China, if they go against, so they can see all that. And this is what a society that is based off of totalitarianism, this is what it does.
They're totalitarian with data. They're using it against you. They are literally, they don't give a shit about human rights one bit. I don't even think they probably asked the entire public community of China and their citizens if they were cool with them sending up more satellites to get spied on.
Well, I mean, if you have concentration camps, which has been shown that they do, if you have places where you have nets hanging over, suicide nets, so people don't kill themselves because they're working so much.
Of labor,
If you have where you're boarding people up, and
releasing false reports.
And people are like, why are you guys so hard on China? Well, our big 7, number 3 is what?
Oh, look at that. Number 3, human rights. That's weird. Oh, that's and government and corporate transparency, number 6. China's just it's ticking all the boxes right now.
Yeah, in a negative oriented way. It's not that we're bashing China. It's I don't care what country you are. You know, we talked about, I think it was Turkey or something like that, where they were going against journalists and stuff. And then, you know, Russia has that too, where journalists just disappear.
You know, China's just a nice leading example of what not to do when it comes to respecting people or their data, right, or their privacy. Even
though I have to shout out, I do love Putin's speeches.
No, his speeches, well, he's very straightforward.
I mean, yeah, he like calls shit. What was that one you showed me? I love that. Who was it? It was
Megyn Kelly.
Yeah, Megyn Kelly. That was great.
He's like, don't say things to me that you don't have any truth or understanding of. And honestly, he's not wrong, you know. And I get it, but there's such a lack of clarity. It's like, why do you even need to put out an article? Why do you need to even tell us that it'll be used for tracking color airplanes? We know that's not what you're going to use it for. But you're going to do it anyway.
You know as well as I do, these nations love to sugarcoat things so that... You remember that magic... Did you ever have the magic shell stuff that you put on the ice cream and then it turns hard when you were a kid?
No.
You never had that?
What the heck is that?
People know what I'm talking about. You could still buy it. So you could like take some scoops of ice cream, you put it in there, and this has got to be so bad for you. It's got to be like pure chemical. It's called magic shell. It's chocolate syrup. But what it does is you pour it on the ice cream and it reacts with the coldness of the ice cream. So it turns the liquid to a solid.
Oh, it's the same thing they use at Dairy Queen.
Yeah. So, you know, it's like taking the cone and dipping it in there, you know, and then it turns like, it makes a hard shell. And it's like nice and pretty and, you know, but, you know, when you crack open that shell, just that melting, ice cream is just melting everywhere.
Destroyed.
This is the whole concept of, they don't want to, I don't think they necessarily are concerned about looking good globally.
Why would they care? They're huge. They have so much money, so many resources. Do they care about looking good?
But I think they like the whole idea of sugarcoating totalitarianism. So, you know, it's like, well, you know, everybody has a phone. Everybody's working. We're being all productive. You know, it's growing. The economy is growing. The GDP is huge.
You know, China has all this data that they're collecting. Why don't they look at the data of history to show them that totalitarian regimes never work out in the end?
It doesn't.
Ever. None of the data shows it works out in the end.
And if you really want to see what works, you know, come to America and see a fake capitalism.
Yeah. You want to see how fake capitalism works over here? I'm not saying we're any better over in the U.S. I'm just saying, like, man, guys, look at the data.
You can have corporations that are state-backed control things like we do.
Oh, we're great at that over here.
So we're not just bashing China. I want people to understand this.
No, China, there's an article. I mean, like, what do you expect? Like, but cut it out.
Yeah. Stop spying on your people. Stop imposing on people's free will.
Thank you very much.
So how does TARTLE, when it collects data?
TARTLE.
Big data.
Yeah.
How can we ensure that TARTLE.co does not impose on people's free will?
Okay. Did we, here's the first thing. Did we create an account for you? No, you did it yourself. You went to our website. Did we coerce you? No, we didn't. We educated you. When you signed up, did we pre-populate information? No, you chose to put it in there. 4, you ready for this? This one's great. Can we see your information? No. Are we allowed to move it without your consent? No. Is it a completely trustless marketplace? Yes. Do we respect your free will? Yes. Do we understand that there's value in your information and who you are? Yes. Do we respect the fact that you want to share it on your own? Yes. Do we respect your right to privacy? Yes. Do we respect the fact that you're a human being? Yes, we do. So we are on the polar opposite side of what China is doing, and you can rest assured that you have all the choice, free will, and respect for being a human being when you sign up on TARTLE. And I would ask every person in China who's not a part of the state to sign up on TARTLE.
And how would they sign up?
Oh, they go to tartle.co, and if you need to, use a VPN because I know your government's probably blocking it. Go there and sign up by clicking Get Started.